Helluva Boss Season 2, Episode 1 is currently available on Vivi Pop's YouTube channel, and this time around, we flash back into the past of the childhood of Stolas as he is about to have his birthday, and he gets invited to the circus by his father, and that's when he meets Blitzo, a circus clown who's quite terrible at being a clown, but is at the time friends with Fitzroy, and they got along very well as kids. And he, as a kid, had to come over to Stolas' place because he's being purchased for a day in order to make Stolas' birthday better because his father noticed that he liked that little clown. So the two kids talk, they start stealing, or Stolas think that they're just playing a game, but really Blitzo is just stealing stuff for his boss slash father. But they do start bonding over things and what they want to be and what they want to do in their future. Flashback a few years into the pilot time, we see that both Stolas and Blitz has grown up. Blitz now goes by Blitz, no longer Blitzo, and Stolas is unhappy with his marriage. You can tell it's kind of his wife is kind of abusive to him, but he still looks after Octavia, and he really wants a divorce. And then he gets in touch with his friend who is sneaking around his palace, which is Blitz. And this is where Blitz tried to get that book for his company. And this leads into Stolas thinking that the only reason why Blitz came just so that he could fuck him. And then starts getting too attached to the situation. And they ended up fucking. And then it just leads to the pilot. And then it just ends there. But it actually shows that Stolas really was open about this whole situation and just smothered it on his wife's face about wanting a divorce at the end when Blitzo exits his palace saying that he fucked her husband. So a few more years go to the future where we're in the present now, and Stolas is quite unhappy, as we've seen in the previous episode, and he starts singing a song about his entire way of life and everything like that, and his wife had to come in and ruin everything, but he stands up for himself and was able to kick his wife out finally. But I have a feeling that this might not be the end of it, because his wife seems to have a brother who is very powerful, and I feel like whoever that brother is going to be a major antagonist in this season. Now, I did like the transitions from time periods for us to get to know the two characters, Stolas and Blitzo, as their childhood. We get to see their characters expanded upon. We get to see how certain relationships formed in the beginning. Seeing Fitzroy here tells me that there's going to be a lot more character with him throughout this season, especially with the relationship between Blitzo and Stolas. I feel like that dynamic and relationship is going to be expanded upon even further in this season, because usually with the first episodes is a major indicator of what the rest of the season is going to be like. And I feel like this is going to be, all the plot lines here are going to have their conclusion We're gonna have the most focus on throughout the season. And I'm very much looking forward to that. I really dug this episode. I love the song number at the end. The animation is always great from Vizzy Pop. Stellar work. This is really professional, especially for an indie YouTube animator. Vizzy Pop is doing a great job, and I'm glad that she got that A22 deal. The characters, the humor and everything. The humor is much more prevalent in the pilot part of the episode, in which we flash forward to the pilot. That was the funniest thing in the entire episode. There's bits of humor here and there too, and throughout the entire episode, but it's not really the focus. It's more on character, especially near the end when it gets very serious. It's very much no joke. Vizzy Pop is really good at writing really dynamic characters that are a bit eccentric, but they feel realistic. And that's what I love about this. Overall, this was a really good episode, and I cannot wait for the rest of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.